Hello, everyone. Welcome to the English Conversation Scenario, Part 8, Discussing Deadlines.
Emma, I'm worried about meeting the project deadline. Can you help me check the progress?
Of course, Alexander. Which part of the project do you think is falling behind?
I think the data analysis part is moving quite slowly. The data I've collected still hasn't been processed.
I see. Have you set up a clear plan for this part? If not, we might need to adjust the approach.
I haven't made a detailed plan yet. I think I need to break things down into smaller steps to track progress more easily.
Then we can start by creating a prioritized task list. Break the bigger tasks into smaller ones and allocate time for each.
That sounds reasonable. We can start with processing the data, then the analysis, and finally, writing the report.
Exactly. By breaking the work into smaller chunks, you'll feel more in control. Have you got any preliminary results from the analysis?
I have some initial results, but I haven't had time to process them properly. As you said, I need to focus on the critical parts first.
Right. We can prioritize the urgent tasks to get them ready for the meeting next week. Less critical parts can be completed afterward.
I'll do that. What about the report? How long do you think I'll need to finish it?
If you finish the analysis soon, the report will take about a day to finalize. I can help review it once you've finished the discussion section.
Thanks. I'll aim to complete the analysis today and start writing the report tomorrow.
Great. Another thing, do you think we could meet to discuss the final details?
Of course. I'll arrange a meeting for tomorrow afternoon so we can review everything and make any necessary revisions.
Sounds good. By then, I'll have some feedback and be ready to help you with any areas you need assistance with.
Thanks so much, Emma. This really makes me feel more confident.
I'm happy to help. Don't worry, we'll get everything done on time.
Exactly, with your support, I feel much more confident. Let's make sure we check on progress by the end of tomorrow.
Sure, Alexander. I'll keep track of everything and make sure things go smoothly.
Thanks, Emma. I'll focus on my tasks and keep you updated regularly.
I'll do the same. Let's push forward, we'll meet the deadline.
Part 9, Following Up on an Email.
Emma, have you had a chance to read the email about the client's feedback? They've sent some new requests for the project.
Yes, I've read through the client's feedback, Alexander, but there are a few points that aren't clear. What do you think about the changes they're requesting?
They want to change some terms in the contract, especially regarding delivery times and warranty conditions. I think we need to discuss these further with them before making any decisions.
Right, if we change those terms, it could be difficult to meet their demands on time. Have you contacted the client to confirm these changes?
Not yet, I plan to call them today. But I want to make sure we fully understand their requests before we get into the details.
I think you should send them an email asking for clarification on the points they want to change. I can help you draft the email if you'd like.
Thanks, Emma. I think you're right. I'll draft the email asking them to confirm the changes, and then we can decide how to proceed.
I'll go over the terms in our contract and compare them to the new requests. You can attach the contract to the emails so the client can easily refer to it.
All right, I'll do that. I think we also need to ask the client for more information on why they want to change those terms.
Definitely. Understanding the reason will help us assess the impact and whether we can meet those new demands.
Exactly. I'll ask them to explain the details in the email. Once we get their feedback, we can schedule a meeting to discuss further.
That sounds good. After that meeting, we'll make the final decision and send the client the updated contract.
I think that's the best approach. I'll finish the email and send it to you for review before I send it out.
Okay, I'll take a look at your email. Just make sure all the requests are clear so the client won't be confused.
Thanks, Emma. I'll make sure everything is clear and easy to understand.
No problem. Just let me know if you need any more help. We need to ensure all the terms are reasonable before signing.
Got it. I'll send the email right away, and once we get a response from the client, we'll discuss it together.
Sounds good. I'll track the response and assist you throughout this process.
Thanks so much, Emma. I feel much more at ease with your support.
I'm always happy to help. We'll work together to make sure the project is a success.
Part 10. Team collaboration.
Emma, do you think we should work together on this project? I feel like dividing the work will help us finish faster.
Exactly, Alexander. The more people involved, the more ideas and approaches we'll have. Have you come up with a plan for how to divide the tasks?
I've been thinking about splitting the work into clear sections, like research, design, and implementation. What do you think?
That sounds reasonable. If possible, we should also have a meeting to align on goals and the work plan, to avoid each person working in their own way.
Right. I'll schedule a team meeting tomorrow morning so everyone can discuss and finalize their specific tasks.
That's a good idea. After that meeting, we'll have a clearer view of the work and who will do what.
I'll send an email inviting everyone to the meeting and prepare a brief document about the steps of the project.
Make sure to attach any necessary documents so people can review them beforehand. This will save time, and everyone will come to the meeting with clearer questions.
I'll do that. Thanks for the reminder. I think we also need to set specific deadlines for each task.
Absolutely. If everyone knows the time frames and expectations from the start, they'll be able to work more efficiently.
I agree. After the meeting, we'll send out the plan to everyone and make sure they stay on track to meet deadlines.
Right. And if any issues arise during the process, we can solve them more quickly.
Thanks for your support, Emma. I believe if we share information and collaborate closely, everything will go smoothly.
I think so too. Sometimes, sharing and discussing things regularly can help prevent avoidable mistakes.
Exactly. I'll remind everyone to check in on the progress weekly to make sure we don't fall behind.
Sounds good. Also, you could divide the team by expertise areas, so everyone can focus on what they do best.
Right, I'll split the teams to ensure that each person can concentrate on their strongest area. Which part of the project will you be handling?
I'll take care of the research and design. Do you need help with any other part?
Thanks, I'm sure you'll do a great job with the research. As for the implementation, I'll take charge of that and collaborate with the other members to ensure it's completed on time.
Great. I have full confidence in you. We'll definitely finish the project on schedule.
Thanks. We'll work together to make sure everything is done perfectly.
Exactly, let's make sure we support each other throughout this process. If anything changes, we'll update each other immediately.
For sure, everyone needs to be clear about the changes and work progress. I'll keep track and update the team if anything comes up.
Perfect, Alexander. We'll work as a team and get the best results.